Next thing I know, I'm jumping out a shorty window in front of a bus stop full of people, son.
Yo, y'all should do a podcast for real.
Yo, but like, what would we call the podcast though?
Boy, I don't even know, but it gotta be something that represents us. Look, man. So here's the thing. Yeah, yep. We back for another one.
What's good?
Yo. Episode 75.
75 of them things.
Yes, sir. We pushing.
What's that, 3/4?
Yeah, that's what they say, 3/4. It's that Jimmy for that episode.
Jimmy Fees.
I'm saying one of the most notable players that come out of college. Did a couple stints in the NBA, but he scored 75 points in the CBA, the Chinese Basketball Association.
Oh, that's where he went?
Yeah, that's where he's currently playing right now. So I'm saying that's that.
Shout
episode.
out to the Asian community.
For sure.
Word.
First I wanted to start out by prayers for those affected by Hurricane Ian.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of damages. I know a couple people that live down south that was affected. So there's prayers for you guys, and anything that you could do to support and donate. Make sure you do your research and just try to help somebody out.
Absolutely.
Yep.
How was y'all guys' weekend? Haven't seen y'all in a little while, so how was y'all weekend? Week, like, what y'all been up to?
Trying not to drown in life.
The house is on fire again?
My life is on fire.
Always.
And underwater at the same time somehow. It's just a natural disaster going on.
Damn.
Word. Man.
Yeah, I went paintballing and shit. Shout out to everybody who pulled up, who saw the flyers on the page and shit. We had a good turnout.
That's what's up.
You?
I had a couple things going on. I had my wisdom teeth removal, so I was in pain. For like a week or so. Yeah, I ain't know that, but yeah, I almost ain't make it today. But now, other than that,
You had all 4 removed?
Nah, just one.
Oh, okay.
Just the one that was bothering me. But I had a trippy weekend. I tried something new.
Shrooms.
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
Wow.
How was that?
Huh?
How was that?
It was pretty dope. It was my very first time. Look at JP. Nah. So it was my first time. I made sure that I did my research. Obviously, I know I'm a researcher before I took anything or whatever. So the person who supplied it to us, I completely trust that person, and I had a good trip.
Who you took it with?
My girl. So we took it. We were it was at my house in PA. So we took it in like a safe environment where we knew we was gonna be indoors and stuff like that. But it's really true what they say. Like, everybody has a different experience. So my experience was, I was happy most of the time. Like, I was laughing, having a good time. I had moments where I was tripping a little bit. Like, I was standing at the AC for like 10 minutes, and I swear the shit turned into like a portal. Like, and it's like I was just looking into a whole different world. But it's like it really trips your psyche and your mind. And kind of like you just go through motions. My girl, on the other hand, she kept crying every 5 minutes. She started crying about Kobe Bryant's death for like 15 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? This complete random shit, but it was cool. I would do it again. She said she would do it again as well. But yeah, it's just a new experience.
I don't think I could do psychedelic drugs.
I was about to ask too, because I know you don't really play with drugs like that.
Nah.
Well, not you. I'm talking about too. Would you ever do that shit?
Nah, maybe. Like shrooms, maybe.
Right.
Maybe. I'm never doing like DMT or something like that's too hard.
Yeah, nah.
But I find it interesting that you went to PA where you have weapons in the house and then chose that place to trip out. I find that very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, all of that was tucked away, obviously. And
your pops was on it too?
Nah, my parents ain't do it this time because they wanted to see us.
Oh, this time? They did it before?
Nah, they're gonna do it.
They're gonna trip as a family.
Yeah. That's why I fuck with my family. I say that all the time. Like, my family mad cool. Like I said, I be smoking with my parents and stuff like that. It's just wild chill. So
I want to trip, man. I want to trip.
I think you should try. It's not.
I just gotta be home.
What if you have one of those like life changing trips, like really make you sit and deal with your like that's why I'm scared of DMT. Cause like people come back from that and be like, they saw all types of shit. They saw the Matrix. They saw behind the Matrix.
My fear is that I start telling people the truth. That's my fear. I just on trips just start wilding and be like, yo, look, man.
Oh yeah, keep your phone away from you.
I've been cheating the whole time.
And like we was chilling outside the crib or whatever. So we got a ring system at my house. So my dad started talking to us through the ring. But I'm tripping. I'm like, yo, Lammy, God is talking to me, bro. I'm like, yo, God is talking to me, bro. You hear that? But it's just like I would just say definitely like.
My question, my fault to interrupt.
No, you good.
How many did you take? 'Cause I heard like some people like the dosage matters. Like some people took like 6 to get like a real good trip. Like how many you took?
So we took it in the form of gummies. They were gummies, but we both took 3. And
They got mushroom gummies?
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
You gotta give me one, bro.
But
I gotta start off little, bro. Cause I ain't gonna do like edibles and just jump off the deep end. Cause I jumped off the deep end with edibles, regretted it every time.
Yeah, for sure.
So I got with this shit, I don't know.
I mean, I was paying attention to the instructions on the back. So there was like, if you don't really want to like wild out like that, do 3. If you trying to wild out, then do 6. So what I did is I took 3, but then after an hour, I smoked the joint to try to take me to the next level.
Jump started.
Yeah.
This nigga's crazy. I'm down.
Yeah, nah, we definitely get that done. But yeah, going off of that, damn. Alright, so going off of that, what is your craziest like drunk story? Like, cause you don't do drugs, so like,
I do drugs. I eat edibles.
Oh, okay.
I just don't smoke.
Well, what was like your craziest trip off of doing edibles and stuff like that? Can you like think back to a time?
I don't
remember
know
like,
my craziest edible story, cause when I was doing edibles, I wasn't really like doing too much. Like the only time I could think is that time when we was in Miami, me and Stiz, and we had them Starburst shits, and I remember us driving and not paying attention. Like we were driving, talking, not looking at the road. He
For
was
mad
driving.
long, bro.
I was he was driving. I was in the passenger seat, but I see him looking at me the whole time for like 15 minutes.
Dead ass, bro.
Neither one of us looked at the road, bro.
Dead ass.
y'all niggas ain't care about y'all life. What about you?
Well, shout out to Tati. This story, she had a little cookout in the Bronx, right? And this was my mistake because this random nigga just gave me edibles, but he at the party and they all know each other. And it's a small intimate gathering, so he cool. Pop 2 of them Johns, bruh. I tell this nigga, yo, meet me uptown. We gonna slide back to Jersey together, bro.
I don't know why I did that.
You met me, right? So we hop in the V-ski. We spoke off. Shorty with me in the back, but she like buzzed up, but she on the plane. She ain't even like tripping. She just on the plane riding.
Okay.
Bro, you know on the highway they got the rest stops?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm on the highway going at like 65, going around. I'm getting off at the rest exit, getting back on the highway, getting off at the rest exit, getting back on the highway.
Something for a while too.
But like legit a half an hour, bro. Well, here's the trippy part. The whole time I'm yelling, I hear myself yelling to myself, yo, stop doing this. Stop doing this. Why you keep turning? Stop turning. Bro, no lie, at the end, I said, "This is how niggas get caught for driving under the influence." And look at this dumb shit. If a police saw me, he would have pulled me over. Son.
Facts.
Cause I ain't do it, bro. It's just me on the road going around in circles.
Like 4th time this nigga deserved this shit, like.
Bro. Cause I'm getting off the exit, getting right back on the highway, and get off that same exit. I'm not even going to a different one.
Was we like drunk and high that time we went on a closed bridge the wrong way? Or did we just fuck up?
I think we just fucked
Remember
up.
when we were like halfway through the bridge? We was like, yo, why nobody on this shit?
No, we was
us?
high. I was high. Yo, the bridge was closed, and I'm driving on the bridge, and I'm like, yo, it's mighty strange. Ain't nobody on this bridge.
What bridge?
The George Washington.
Oh,
That's
Washington.
what was real trippy about it, because it's the George Washington.
Bro, we
That
was
shit
going
always
somewhere
active.
and the
Always
shit,
active.
they had closed it for something. I don't remember why, but we was like, yo, it's real weird that no one is here.
Bro, and I'm in the
Like-
middle of the bridge at this point. Dead ass.
That's not the time you reversed.
Nah, that's a different bridge.
Okay.
That was Far Rock Bridge. But bro, I'm on the George Washington, and I just looked over the two. I said, yo, bro, it's wild weird. Bro, it's like 11 too. Like, it ain't even like peak morning shit. It's 11 p.m. So George Washington's always active, because that's where all the trucks come.
Facts.
Nigga, I'm driving. I'm like, yo, it's mighty weird. Ain't nobody here. Finally, a police nigga come down. Was like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? He's like, yo, this shit just let us on here.
Because the thing is, it was closed. There was a sign there, but there was nothing blocking
I'm
it.
about to say, yeah.
So we just drove. Because usually they have like a blockade to go like, nah. So we got halfway. At that point, they was like, just gotta go.
gotta
man.
go
You already here.
That ass, we was already in Jersey.
So that's the funniest part. My craziest drunk story though, I can't tell. He got to tell. Because
Okay.
I was fucked up. I just know I was
Obviously, yeah.
rolling around like a dumbass.
This is for the YouTube viewers only. Because the audio niggas, I will never do it justice on audio. But if you follow us on YouTube or you follow the page, you see how two look. That's important. That's important to this story. Yo, we in a hotel with two Johns, right?
Okay.
We dipped off doing what we doing, yada yada yada. Fun night, whatever, right? But we went to I went to Red Lobster before, but I think it was my birthday or something. We had bottles.
Yeah.
Like champagne, Ciroc, wild shit. We just popping bottles with these Johns.
Wait, let me interrupt you. When you get to where we in the hotel, let me interrupt you because I gotta give context before you to let them understand what you about to say.
I gotta clear some shit up.
All right. So we drinking whatever. We all I think we was all like, I don't think we ever all was in the room together. I think we was just like outside
No,
congregating.
at one point we was all in your room.
Right, bet. So we was all in my room. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, chilling.
The liquor ain't hit me yet. That's
The
why I
liquor
remember
ain't
that
hit.
part.
And then, at that point, after a certain, everybody engines start getting the revving. Know what I'm saying? Shorty's sister dipped off. He dipped off. He had the room, if not next door, like few doors down.
Yeah.
Go.
Did we have adjoining rooms?
Nah, not that one. That
not
was a
that one,
separate
right?
one, yeah.
All right.
Oh, we be wild.
Now, I'm in the room. I do what I do with Shorty, right? It happens. It go down. It's whatever.
Okay.
I don't know when she left. I don't know what happens. I remember Jay coming in the room. In my mind, I am sitting up having a conversation with Stiz. We are talking about, he like, yo, you killed that? Because it's my first time hitting.
Yeah.
So he's like, you killed? I'm like, yeah, bro.
March 25th. Never
blah,
forget.
blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I smashed, da-da-da, blah, blah. We talking about how it went, all that. This is what the conversation is in my mind.
Okay.
Go.
All right. So I go in the room. First off, Shorty comes to my room after I'm done with her sister. Whatever. I've been hitting her sister for like a month at this point. So ain't nothing. At this point, all my A game's out the window. Like, it's just regular. So I'm done in about 15, 20. Cool game.
Right.
She come in the room, she chilling, her clothes fucking off weirdly, her hair fucked up. I'm like, oh, this nigga wild out. Bro, I go to the door. I go to this nigga door, right? Ain't say a word. This nigga just rolling around in his drawers on the bed. Trying to get up the whole time. But in his mind, we talking for real.
In my mind, I sat up and talked to him. And he's like, nigga, you just rolling back and forth saying shit.
Nigga just rolling around. But again, for the YouTube viewers, just look at two
nah.
and just imagine two rolling around on a bed.
But funny enough, that same night we had my funny experience with him.
Okay.
Cause the liquor finally wear off. It's late. Matter of fact, it's early in the morning because we had to do some dickhead shit. Like we got that room super late because we wasn't planning on getting it. Mm-hmm. And then those bitches had to be at work in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So we technically ain't sleep.
Okay.
So I'm sober. I wake up. I get up. I think I smashed Shorty out one more time. And I'm like, yo, let me make sure this nigga Jay is up. So I get there. And I hear him fucking this girl. So all you hear is... This is what you hear. So I knock on the door and I go, yo, we gotta go. He go, all right, hold on. And then like a minute later, just open the door. Yo. What's good? Out of breath. I was like, so this nigga had no regard for this girl or how she felt about this at all.
He didn't give a fuck.
He's like, my boy at the door. We gotta go. I'm gonna get this shit, and then I gotta go. This nigga just came to the door to breath like, yeah. What's good, bro? But he didn't know I could hear all of it. So I'm in the hallway dying laughing.
Yeah, your comedies, huh?
Oh man, good times, man.
Word.
That was insane.
What was your trippiest point up until the shrooms?
I mean, the most drunk that I ever got was the night with y'all when we went to.
You made a damn fool of yourself.
And you would have to tell that story too, because I wasn't present for, half that. But
bro, we in the club. We went to some spot. Uptown, and then this girl we was with, she just was like, yo, I know the spot down in LES. And then we was like, all right, whatever. I had my silver Jeep at the time.
Okay.
So it's the delegation, me, Javon, Paul. Shout out to y'all niggas.
word.
And I think it was two shorties. Yeah, because it was Katie and Shorty.
Katie, yeah.
So we slid, went down. All them niggas packed in the car, by the way, which is a funny story in itself, because niggas is lapped up. Niggas is cracking ass. This nigga Paul said, yo, your feet mad big.
Battle rapping.
Whatever. He talking to Shorty. Long story short, he's a nigga. I don't know if he's still like this because we ain't hanging a while outside. But he's the type of nigga, if we doing it, we all doing it, and we gonna wild out. Word. He gonna go all the way.
Word.
Respectable.
Nah. He's a rum and coke type of nigga. This is his drink. Mm-hmm. Shorty's pouring up tequila shots. Jose Cuervo at that time, I don't think
1800 shit like
I
that.
never touched Patron.
Casamigos wasn't lit at the time, but it's Jose Cuervo, that type of night, right? Bro, out of nowhere, this nigga just sits down. Unlike, they ain't even alert a nigga. He just sat down. He look, his head is down. You look up, this nigga is sweating. His eyes is swollen. Pupils is dilated like a mother. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Out of nowhere, this nigga just start taking cups and throwing up in them. What? Like,
In the
I had
spot.
the video for a couple of years. Like, I just got rid of it.
Damn, you got rid of the footage?
And then, yeah, nigga.
Alright.
This nigga is throwing up in cups. Here's the thing about us. We work friends at that point, so no one knows where anyone lives. I just happen to remember him saying where his nana lives. But that's part one to the problem. Now me, Paul, and Javon thinking how we just... Because he got a phone with the face shit. I don't know none of his man's numbers. So now my thing is, yo, do we just leave this nigga slumped outside his building? So we get there. He woke up enough to let us know like what floor he live on. So we take him up. Mind you, this 2-3 in the morning. His grandma don't know who we are. He don't know what she don't know what he is. But 3 grown black men just banged on her door and is prompting up her grandson like, yo, we here with him. Where to put this nigga? Just walked in, dropped him on wherever he was at and just left. That was that. Whole time, we don't know where the fuck we at. And we had the best jerk chicken. Cause it's right there by Udoka. At 2 in the morning.
They still grilling chicken out there.
Yeah, just the great night. That was the wildest shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I died a few times. I'm done with that shit, bro.
I blacked out.
All that shit remind me of was when I went to the Broward with So for no ass reason. I'm still mad about that shit.
That nigga was running through trees, bro.
I say
No, that's not that night.
Oh shit.
Broward-
That's the McDonald's night.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say all of that to say we gotta get it in one more time before I stop drinking for real.
I'm with it, bro.
About the-
I just
I'm
want to
with it, bro.
control my environment.
I'm 32, bro.
I'm
not
tired of
gonna keep
having to
doing
go
this shit.
home dead. That's my only thing.
This drinking shit, like excessive drinking, is probably over at about 30,
Yeah.
35.
For sure. So I did have a scenario question. I'm gonna still ask it. So going off of this Ian stuff, obviously, I seen a lot of like GoFundMe and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to make fun of that, but
Wait, what?
I said going off of the Hurricane Ian stuff.
Oh, I was
obviously,
like, who the fuck is Ian?
Nah,
I was about to ask that shit.
I saw a lot of like GoFundMe's and stuff started and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So going off of that situation, I started just thinking about stuff in my head. All right, so say you in a relationship.
Okay.
You in a relationship with your shorty.
Right.
All right, so she got this ex-boyfriend or whatever. You never had a run-in with him, but you saw one message like years back, and he texted her like, "Yo, let me know when you done with this clown," right? That's the only thing that you saw, referring to you. But your girl, she checked him like, "Don't disrespect my man, like be respectful, whatever." Cause her and the ex still have like a
Mutual cordial relationship.
Yeah, that's a cordial relationship or whatever. All right, so say one day you live with your shorty. You go on to the computer that y'all share. So she forgot to log out of her information, whatever. But you see that she donated to her ex-boyfriend's GoFundMe because he was affected. He lost his house. She donated $2,000 to help out with damages and like clothes and all of that. Would you be tight?
Three things. I got three things. First, this is oddly specific, Dre. There's a lot of details in this. We ain't gotta talk about it now. This is very
Nah,
specific.
cause most of the time we do this, we be asking like, so what's the situation? Like, so I tried to make it like, you know.
No, I got you. All right. Second, it depends on how much my girl make.
All right,
That's important.
That's what I was going.
Third, how financially stable I am. Because if I'm not and she got it, I could think of mad uses for $2,000 that I feel like could have been allocated to me. And fuck that nigga. But if I'm good and she got it, if you know, $2,000 to different people is different, means different. Like to some people, $2,000 ain't a lot.
Right.
So if she got it like that to where it's not a lot, then and I'm good and we're good, whatever, man.
Okay.
I ain't gonna give you the broad answer. $2,000 to me is always a lot. Give a fuck who the fuck giving it away. I want it. So if I'm in a relationship with you and you got $2,000, I feel like it should be allocated to me and me alone. If you got the nerve to give your ex $2,000,
if I got a bullshit gift before that for my birthday, oh, it's up.
Not even if I got a bullshit gift, because I got a bullshit gift, that $2,000 is mine. I don't give a fuck what happened to that nigga. That nigga gotta find him a new girl that got $2,000, because you ain't supposed to be giving it to him. And if I give my ex $2,000, I know it ain't gonna go down as smooth as she think it do. So fuck that nigga. I hope his house sink more. Fuck out of there.
That's fucked up.
What about you, Dre?
Nah, I'm riding with you too. Like most likely, like it depends on the financial stability of the relationship. Like if $2,000 ain't hurting us, then
No. Don't say us, because this ain't coming out of our account. If she sent him $2,000 from our account, that's
a problem.
Nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money we got.
I'm gonna go get that shit myself. Like, yo, my man, she made a mistake, my nigga.
Nigga,
Send that back.
Like, I'm putting a claim in with Cash App. I mean, send that back.
yo, if it's her bank account, if it's
her money, it's fine.
You do what you want to do.
I want to be clear.
Money,
it gotta be her money.
Yeah, you do what you do with your money, but $2,000 in my situation now.
Son,
like,
I swear
if
to
I'm
God,
at where I'm at right
if
now,
she tell me we short on rent, like anything she short on next month, I got so. That's why I'm cool. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna wait till she asks me for $20, and it's up.
you going like
It is up.
I ain't even gonna let it get there. I ain't gonna let it get there. Babe, I sent him $2,000 because he lost his house. Bitch, go back, find that shit. Don't fuck.
Alright, man. Alright, so let's get back to a little bit, you know what I'm saying, having a little fun a little bit. So we talked about sexual experience on this podcast a lot and stuff like that.
Right.
Common topic that comes on. I feel like, personally,
You
the
don't do it
couch...
right?
Huh?
Oh, my fault.
The couch is where some of the best sexual experiences go down. You guys...
Okay.
Are, or, you know...
the couch is top tier.
Yeah.
I'm a bed nigga myself, personally. If I can get to the bed, I'm getting to the bed. For the comfortability of it all.
But...
Because the couch is lit, but it ain't comfortable.
Facts.
I like what the couch represents. I don't want to cut you off.
Facts.
No, that's it.
What the couch represent to you?
The couch represents I could hit and leave. The bed represents I'm gonna cuddle and stay a while.
I've left from the bed. That's what this nigga told me.
That's just me. Like if for some odd reason I get in the bed, I go to sleep.
Nah, I get the logic.
feel me?
What's y'all do y'all have a couch story that y'all cut?
A couch story.
Yeah, like
Couch
very
story.
specific. Like I have. Well, I'll start first.
Yeah, I got one
maybe
too,
y'all
but
could
you,
think.
I got one.
So I went over to my girl's house one day. Somebody I used to be with in the past. So this specific day, like I've been going over there for a while, getting to know the family and stuff like that. They were heavily against like me sleeping over. Like we tried several times. Like I've tried to like fake like I fell asleep. The pops came and woke me up. Like now you gotta go home type shit.
That ain't landing.
You know what I'm saying? We tried everything. Like one day, I guess I finally like got in good to, you know, where they thought they were comfortable
You
with me.
just
They
been
thought I was
around long
respectful.
enough.
They're like, you know, you could spend a night tonight. It's getting late or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they're like, you could spend the night on the couch. You can also spend the night with him. Like you can sleep on the couch or whatever. Like it's cool. So we like, all right, cool.
Wait, what?
They
let her sleep in there with you?
Yeah, they let her sleep.
Now,
Yeah.
granted, I'm assuming in their mind, at least we could just walk in on them if anything.
If anything
crazy.
is going on.
But they don't know horny little niggas, apparently.
So we did that. She had a fairly like large couch or whatever to where we could both fit on the couch comfortably.
It was one of them L joints.
Yeah.
All right.
So we wait till everybody go to sleep, obviously. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we start the action, you know what I'm saying? We start getting to it or whatever. So we full blown in it, you feel me? So I'm on top of her, she on the bottom, so I'm doing my thing. Right? So then she was a squirter. Love squirters, obviously, but she was a squirter. So she squirted and like she wet the couch and like it was dripping down like the side of the couch or whatever. So as this is happening, I hear somebody coming down the stairs. I hear footsteps coming downstairs or whatever. So I'm like, oh shit. So, you know, we do the rubbish thing, try to, you know, act like we sleeping or whatever. So we laying under the covers butt naked. Like we just under the covers butt naked.
I'd have killed this little nigga.
So, but we got the covers over. So the dad come downstairs, cut on the light. So, you know, he just like, I just came to get some water or whatever and just make sure y'all good, everything good. We like, yeah, everything good, we chilling, you know what I'm saying? Got the TV on or whatever. I'm nervous as hell because there's a big ass wet spot like on the side of the couch that is like visible. Like I know he could see it. So this the whole time is like, yo, I hope he don't ask about it, number one, or number two, ask one of us to like get up or some shit, like to do some shit. Like I was just nervous because I'm butt naked. So then he like, yo, what's that wet spot on the couch? So she like, oh, we spilled water. Mind you, ain't no water bottle in sight, ain't no nothing. He just took it for what it was and was like, all right, y'all have a good rest of your night. Called off the light and went upstairs. But I was nervous as hell the whole time because we both butt naked under the covers, bro. I'm like, please do not ask us to get up and do anything because I would hate for you to have to see us in this manner.
Yo, what if he did tell you to get up? You think you could get busy butt ass naked? Cause your dad gonna try to kill you.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah.
To get busy, butt naked, medium swole. Cause you ain't all the way down. You was just
I'm gonna bust your ass, and you got a little ass meat. Like it would have been crazy.
That's wild.
It would have been.
Oh man.
What about you two?
Oh man. Damn, I'm trying to think which one of these I want to tell. Cause it's nothing like crazy. Like the one that I think first came to mind. It happened actually a couple years ago. Like maybe like 2-3 years ago. I was dealing with my shorty at the time, and I'm over by her crib. Now, I forgot what happened. I can't tell you, but we got into it. So because we got into it, I was frustrated. So I was drinking. I'm drinking a lot. Even she was like, "Yo, slow down." I'm like, "Fuck out of here! I'm going to sleep." So my plan was sleep on the couch anyway. So I'm like, "All right, whatever. I'm drinking." My dumbass at some point, she was like, "Yo, I gotta take an edible, whatever. I want to sleep." So I took one too. Me so drunk and high, not realizing this was the lineup, because she was like, "All right, this nigga's drunk. I'm gonna get him high, bruh." I felt like a victim. I promise you, bro. Cause like, you ever been so high and drunk at the same time, everything feel like a dream? Yeah, so you can't, like, everything feel all like watery, like under, like you in a dream, like it don't feel real.
Yeah. So
I just vaguely recall her pulling my drawers, bro, like a fucking child. This bitch is like you ever got a girl and you in that moment where you trying to like creep her drawers off from the bottom? Mm-hmm. She's creeping my drawers off. He's creeping my drawers down, and I'm like, "Yo, what's happening?" But I can't move. I'm just like, I'm the same way I was that night with the bitches. I'm just I'm stuck, bro. She put my shit down. She started necking me, whatever, to get it going, and I'm just like, "Yo, so I can't. I'm not even fucking with you right now. Like I'm out of it, but I can't move." She got the shit up. And then she just got on top and started wilding. And I'm just like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, I'm so fucked up. It was that was it though. That was the craziest shit.
Gotcha.
I don't really have no crazy couch stories, to be honest.
Nah, that's all right, brother. That's all right. Just gotta explore a little bit more.
The only story I could muster up is I'm messing with a family member of a friend of mine, and I use his crib as the spot. So I used to just body shit on the couch or whatever. But this is my spot. So I brought another shorty over there. Right? This is where me and that family went left after that, by the way. Because the whole family know I'm messing with the cousin.
Okay.
But whatever. So I bring another shorty over. Midday, I'm thinking everybody at work. He left me in the crib to go do whatever he was doing. I'm in there knocking this shit down.
To be clear, us fucking bitches at his house was a common practice thing at this point.
Yeah,
like he'll just leave us in the crib.
Yeah, and it was like, it was known knowledge. Even if somebody did, like a parent or whatever was home, they know that's what we do and we in and out.
Right.
Bro, I'm in there knocking this other John down. She's screaming, yelling, blah, blah, blah. I hear doors opening, doors closing. But again, because it's so common, it ain't whatever. Mm-hmm. Bro, literally, maybe a few hours later, I get a text. "Yo, you was fucking another girl at Auntie whatever house?" I'm like, "Huh?" She was like, "Yo, was you fucking another girl at Auntie whatever house?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm not mad. It's just that they thought that was me." So now the whole family started looking at her crazy. And again, the family went left after that because Auntie what's her name never looked at me the same
What
again.
made it worse was that when she said it wasn't her. Yeah. Because now he was just fucking a random bitch. He hit me. I'm home. I'm not even at the house. Yo, bro. So we not allowed to go to we not allowed to go to bring girls over there no more. This is what I go, we. So he's telling me the story. He's like, yo, I was busting this other shorty down. They thought it was shorty. And then when they spoke to her, she said it wasn't me. They knew I was lining something else there. Mm-hmm. And then he said our other friend who it was hit him. And was like,
my mom said. My mom said you can't. He didn't even do that shit, nigga. I had hit him again for another play, and he was like, he just acted funny, and that's when he told me like, nah, bro. And I just put 2 and 2 together.
My upsetness came from it was a both of us thing when I wasn't even there.
I feel you.
Yo, the relationship never been the same after that. I mean, another story fucked up that relationship as well.
Absolutely.
It ain't help.
Tell that at a later date. Alright. So here's the news. Alright. So last episode we spoke on the death of PNB. Again, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
So there was a couple updates since then. So it's been found that there was actually 3 people that was charged for the murder. So a father, the father's son, and also the stepmother. Mm-hmm. The gunman being a 17-year-old. The son, his name hasn't been released, obviously, because he's a minor and things like that. And then currently, I believe they're searching for a 4th suspect. I believe the person that I guess tipped them off.
Wait, hold on. You said the father, the stepmother, and the son?
Yeah. They're the father and the son were the ones who were at the scene of the crime. Mm-hmm. But the stepmother, they're trying to figure out the stepmother's role. They believe someone informed the stepmother and the stepmother told them, and they were already in to clear up about all of the people blaming his baby moms and all that. Apparently these 2 were in the parking lot already.
Oh, so they saw when he walked in.
Yeah. Because he pulled up in like a Maybach or something.
White BMW. I'm a white Mercedes.
Yeah. But apparently they were already in the parking lot. It wasn't they saw social media or nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's even wild then. Why y'all blaming his baby moms?
But they didn't know that. They they just saw that she posted something and started attacking her.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I just wanted to give an update on that, and like Two said, like now y'all could stop blaming the baby mother.
More importantly, bro, you put your son in a situation to lose the rest of his life to that father.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. Because I think I gotta jog my memory, but I think a story I read was the father was in the parking lot.
He was the driver.
Left and got the son and came back.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right.
And then had the son go try to rob them. Mm-hmm. And it's like, why would you put your 17? 17-year-old son in that situation?
Yep.
So that goes to what I said last time. Like, he probably didn't even intend to kill him or intend to shoot him. He probably just got scared or whatever and let it off.
Right.
Some wild shit.
And then you also got to think of the factor of, like, my pops went and got me for this. My pops is believing in me. I don't want to let my pops down. Yep. Like that. So type now you
got to come back with it. Now you have to come back with it.
That's
some weird shit.
That's crazy, man.
That's
nuts. Prayers to everybody involved except the father. Fuck him.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. So probably the biggest story that's been making airwaves is Celtics coach Ime Udoka. He was involved in the cheating scandal with a staff member of the Celtics as well. She was the travel arranger.
Was it? Cause
that's confirmed?
Because there's other stories about other, like, they're saying it's someone else's wife.
All right, so we don't know for sure what role she plays on the Celtics staff, but she is a part of the Celtics organization.
I think it's more than one from what I heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said from what I'm hearing, again, allegedly, he was a wild boy. He was out there wilding,
making us proud.
But apparently, it got big when it was one of the higher executives, one of their wife or girlfriends or something like that.
Right.
See, here's the thing about cheating, my niggas, that y'all niggas gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, cheating is cool across the board. Do what you gotta do. You gotta know when you playing too close to the sun, bruh. Like, they probably would have swept that under the rug I mean, as far as contract,
from what it sounds like, they been sweeping it under the rug because when he was fucking all the other people.
is when you get to you
get to the
higher up's wife or girlfriend or whatever, and they gonna just be like, word, nigga. Nah. You ain't even win last year, nigga.
Exactly. Let's go make it work. You didn't even bring a chip, nigga. Like, you knocking down this nigga wife. Nah, bro. Nah. That's what happens, bro. Like, you gotta maintain.
And I want to say two things, because people are making a big outrage because it's Nia Long. And let me say, absolutely 100%, we should be making a big fuss because the black community, like, Nia Long is a legendary figure.
We watched Beyonce get cheated on, bro. It's
fine. That's what I was gonna say too. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, you can get cheated. It doesn't have to be Beyonce. That's what I would have said. For who you are. Nia Long, but it's Nia Long. Like,
she would have got cheated on.
There's something to be said about that, I think.
If I ain't mistaken, I think Will Smith cheated on in Fresh Prince too. Didn't he?
No.
I'm blurring them together.
I don't know if he cheated. I know he that was during one of their breakups. I think that whole Jackie thing happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Either way, bro, she could get cheated on. I don't want it to happen, but you know, it could happen, bro.
Anybody can
and
get
she might cheating on him too, bro.
I don't know. We don't even know if it's cheating because we don't know their relationship.
We don't know their relationship.
We don't know their arrangement.
That's a fact.
You know and I'm really annoyed when they go, "How you gonna cheat on your wife?" They are not married. So.
But what about that law where if you with somebody for a long period of time, it's one of the what
common law?
Common, yeah.
But don't y'all gotta like still go like file something for that?
I think there's paperwork.
Yeah, there's still paperwork. I don't know if they ever did that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That don't just go into effect because you with somebody for that long.
Oh, I thought it was like squatters' rights. Like, yo, I've been here for mad days.
Can't say shit to me.
Nah. What I will say is though.
Yeah, I just wanted to,
no. In regards to this, as much as we joking around and saying alleged, he brought this on himself. I don't have no sympathy for this motherfucker. I don't. Like some people are bringing like race, like oh yeah, look, they just trying to they get a good black coach and they try and tear him down. You can't blame nobody but him for what he did.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Like, what I do agree with, though, and I say this, I heard Stephen A. Smith say it, and I agree with what he said. He said, if y'all wasn't going to fire him, why is this public?
Right.
That's true, too.
Like,
that's the problem
This happens all the time. If y'all was just going to suspend him, y'all could have just said he was suspended. The details didn't come out. Now, from what I'm also hearing, it wasn't, like, the organization that leaked it. It was the person, the husband of the person he was smashing, that was the one that leaked it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was hurt.
Yeah, bro.
He was hurt.
That's some bitch ass shit.
Like I know I joke a lot. I don't joke a lot.
Bro, this 6'5" black dude is beating your girl backing, bro. he was hurt. He was hurt. He was telling.
But on a serious note, like I know I joke all the time about this cheating shit. I'll be the resident cheater, I guess, on the podcast. But I never feel bad for niggas who get caught, cause
that's part of the game. That's part of the game. Play the game.
You gonna play the game. You gotta be responsible and
you gotta deal with what comes.
Deal with everything. That's part of the game.
Yeah,
and this is it.
Yeah, that's
now you just start a new game.
That's risky. I don't even know if I was in his situation if I would even play around.
That's what
like
I said.
That.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's a risky.
Bro, I'm a 6'5" black athlete.
In
head
Boston.
coach, millionaire.
In
Why
Boston.
am I fucking anybody here?
In Boston.
Right.
Bro, I'm on the road half the year. I'm fucking everywhere else but Boston. Like, it make no sense to fuck somebody in my organization.
I'm paying escorts.
Let alone somebody who probably pay my paycheck wife.
I'm paying escorts.
Like, this nigga's crazy.
Speaking of Stephen A. Smith, I don't know if you saw it. Did y'all see the exchange with Malika Andrews?
Yeah.
What happened to her? I love her, bro. She's so cute.
She is.
She'd be. I didn't even know how she realized she young, but yeah, go ahead too.
No, guys.
How old is she?
She's 27.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was way
cute.
much older, but they was on First Take and they was talking about the situation. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember, but they were speaking about the situation. I think Stephen A. was trying to insinuate why are we only focusing on him and why is information not being said about the woman that was involved as well.
Yes, something of that nature.
Something to that nature, and Malika had a problem with that, basically saying to Stephen A. Smith, "You're attacking women at this point, and we just need to focus on him," basically.
Yeah, and I understood Stephen A's rebuttal. Stephen A's rebuttal was from the minute this dropped, the first thing I said was either fire him, but if you're not gonna, I think he should be fired. But if he's not gonna be fired, why is this public? That's all he was saying.
Right. And she spun it and tried to make it a "you're attacking women" thing.
But I've seen a lot of that, like, because men are asking questions. Why have, like, everybody's killing Ime Udoka? Why is the woman not being fired, suspended?
I was gonna ask, like, if the contract has he can't fraternize, wasn't the same contract?
Yeah, there's no fraternization in the company. But here's the thing:
but is she part of the company?
Yes, apparently. But here's the problem: she's not a public figure. She's just a person that works there. We don't know if there's repercussions. That's the issue. No one knows because they still haven't released who this woman is officially. So
one of them, because we got
allegedly there's a bunch, but the main one,
the one that's part of the company.
Yeah, the main one. Apparently, he was wilding in the company. It wasn't just that one, but that was the important one. But the problem is, people are making assumptions. Like, that's what I would tell some of these men to calm down, saying all that, like, "Oh, that's crazy how the woman not getting blamed." We don't know what repercussions that woman got.
Right.
He is the public figure. He is the coach of this team.
Oh, you saying because we don't know who she really is, so we don't know what punishment she getting.
Exactly.
Right. If any.
Yeah,
right.
we're assuming
okay.
she's they're assuming she's not.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah, you can't do that.
Cause that's basically what Matt Barnes jumped out and said. Also, he released a statement when it first came out, and he was riding for Udoka, but then he had to retract his statement
once he heard what really happened.
Because once he heard what really was going on, he was like, "This is once all of the information comes out, like, he may not have a job no more."
Those was his exact words. He said, "Yo." Yeah. From what I'm hearing from insiders, because he went and called people over at the team, he said, "I take back all that shit I said. I jumped out the window. When this shit fully come out, that boy was wild."
Right. Damn. Ime.
Like I said, man, if you're going to cheat, just make sure you don't get caught. Like,
I mean, let's be responsible, guys. Yeah. Try not to cheat.
Try not to cheat. Yeah. And also, put like this, like I always tell people, I can't tell you what to do. If you go and cheat, just make sure the cheat worth it. Right. I hope, from what I'm hearing, the way they handling it is more of a punishment than them just firing him.
Yeah,
because now he's suspended without pay for a year, and he can't go get picked up by another team and go get paid, which he will because he's a good ass coach.
Yeah.
So now you just gotta sit and not make no bread for a whole year.
You think this was worth it? In hindsight 22.
Hell no.
But again,
I mean,
for
you get
him,
a year off.
For him, it might be worth it to him. For me, it's not.
Yeah.
Cause some dudes got that thrill shit where it's like, I just want to be able to know I was fucking that dude wife.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this ain't worth it. Cause you gotta be off for a whole year and your home life was just blown up. Like you.
Yeah, your life is shit from this point.
Yeah, your girl in the crib life is fucked up too. Cause now that you gotta build that back.
You gotta deal with your kids probably.
Yeah, this ain't worth it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, try not to cheat, man. You gotta just know, like, when the odds are stacked up. Like, relax.
Word. Alright, moving on. Rapper The Baby, he recently released his new album Baby on Baby 2, but he took it upon himself to release a single where he made some claims that he had sexual relations with Meg Thee Stallion, which is something that I thought was going on anyways, but thank you for confirming it, I guess. But what's your thoughts on that situation, that whole rollout? Like, do you view The Baby different now? He's been in the news for being outspoken and kind of doing a lot of crazy things and kind of like just speaking his mind.
I gotta stand on. We stood on it with August and said it was some sucker shit, so I gotta stand on it here. We stood on it when it was Irv and said it could have been some sucker shit, so I gotta stand on it here. Like, who needed to know you was fucking this girl? You ain't doing nothing but using the clout that girl got in her name by telling anybody you was fucking that girl. So It's some sucker shit. You ain't had to do that.
Agreed.
Ditto. Like I don't. I'm never a fan of. When I was younger, I used to be down like, yeah, I hate that. Now, as I got older, I realized like that, bro. It's more attractive when you hold it down, my nigga. Like, let's say that did happen, cause this is all whatever. He said it happened. Great. Okay. Yeah. Now what, nigga? Like,
and
what do you get from that? Cause now the whole I see how it works for him business wise. Cause now everybody talking about it. Everybody
his
ran to
album
go
still
hear
did
it.
horrible. So it didn't even help.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
and and I agree with both of you. And I feel like we in a day and age now where that don't even hold. That's not even ammo. Like that don't. You did nothing with that information. Like, okay, maybe back then, like exposing a female, her bodies and stuff like that. Okay, we'll consider her a hoe, or look at her in a different light. But I love the way she responded to it. If it was a response, I think a couple of days after
with the pumpkin head shit.
Nah, she was performing and she like stopped during her set and was like talking to the crowd and was like, yo, if you love your body like how I love my body, people can't tell you about your body, like make some noise type shit.
Oh,
so that was her response. And it's like,
oh, that's when she said you could give your body to who you want to give your body to. Yeah,
cause that's facts. Like if y'all did,
that's a good thing. I'm glad y'all brought that up. Not to cut y'all off. I'm thinking about if I was Partisan Fontaine and my girl go on stage and go, you could give your body to whoever you want, whenever you want. I'd have hold up. hold the fuck up.
But that's what I was thinking too. Like, you gotta, niggas ain't gonna respect Party. I'm talking about like the baby and them. Like, obviously they don't respect Party, so they gonna say whatever they want to say about his girl and shit. But as a man, it's just like, yo, if that could put a little wrench in my insecurity. Feel me? Because now I'm just like, who else?
I mean, also, but we don't know if she told him. Like, Polly may know.
That's the thing too. So then it's just like, ultimately, my decision is still the same. Like, yo, I'm with you, whatever. And it look like they having a great life. So whatever. I don't care who. Two also, been drilling this in my head the last couple of years. Like, doesn't matter about their past, bro. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter
at all.
I don't give a fuck who you let hit before me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you did before me. It's what you did during me that matters.
That's all that matters. And real quick, to all y'all sucker niggas saying, oh, but women be out here putting men business out here all the time. That's some female shit.
Exactly.
Like, y'all sound like bitches saying that.
Facts, bro.
Just keep it player. Like if you
the
hit
player
it,
ways to just keep it player,
like,
bro.
keep that to yourself.
Like, don't ever bring up what women is doing with men.
Real players,
what is wrong with y'all?
Shit, bro. DiCaprio out here knocking everybody down. He ain't say a word.
As soon as they turn 25, he on to the next. That's too old.
He ain't say a word, nigga.
21 to 25. That's what
all
he
doing is finding a new kill. Jeff Bezos' wife and shit. Like, that's all he doing, and he ain't say a word, man. Like, real killers, no. French Montana, and Drake and all them niggas been known to been snipers across the industry. They ain't say a word except for Drake. He be dropping
he be dropping hints.
They ain't say a word. They keep it player, my nigga. I don't care who you hit.
Word.
What J. Cole said? Who you fuck don't make me come.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
But yeah, shout out Meg.
That was corny.
Shout out Meg and
I ain't saying all that.
No.
That wasn't corny?
No, I'm saying shout out Meg.
I'm not saying shout out Meg.
Oh yeah.
This particular.
I'm not her target demographic. So I don't give a fuck about her music.
But yeah, that song was trash anyways, baby. So I'm saying do something different. That's really all I got for the news. I mean, recently today, Kanye West in his fashion show, he posted, his walkers and everything. They had on shirts that read "White Lives Matter." Kanye historically has been known to say a lot of crazy shit, do a lot of crazy shit. I don't really have a lot to say about the situation. I stopped paying attention to like what he says a long time ago.
I don't care no more with this nigga, bro.
Yeah,
me either, bro. I just know something coming.
Yeah, like that's it. Like I don't care. I don't care what he's saying.
All I roll out, like if it's an album, I'm still probably gonna listen to the album. I support the art still, but you as a person, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Like if y'all, to a message to Black Twitter, if y'all gonna fall for this and boost all his numbers up by talking about him for the next month, good for y'all. I'm not participating in that shit. Cause he do this every time.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yep.
Well said. But that sound like another one, y'all.
Alright, you already know the vibes. We out of here. We want to hear from y'all. We want to get y'all feedback. Let us know. Let us know if y'all still feeling this news segment, man. Let us know if we should keep doing this, alright? We want to get y'all comments on So Here's the Thing.pod on Instagram, SHTT Pod, Twitter, and Facebook. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, So Here's the Thing at yahoo.com for any questions, comments, or inquiries.
Yes, sir. As we stated previously, please subscribe, like, all of that to the YouTube page, specifically for stories that was told today about two. You would have to see his physical build up to understand. But that's at So Here's the Thing podcast at YouTube. If that's not your thing, if you in the office, you home, you chilling, cleaning, need something to listen to, we're available on all audio platforms, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that. So Here's the Thing.
Yo, before we end, y'all heard iHeart had a farm. They was buying like spins.
But that's the reason why it wasn't such a big deal for me, just because apparently like it was a streaming farm. They was like getting like, or they podcast was getting listens, but labels do that shit. So
Man.
Whatever.
Anyway, y'all already know what it is, man. One man's
Create a
headache.
streaming farm for us.
Yeah,
Word.
facts.
I don't give a fuck how we get the streams. Get them.
Y'all already know what it is, man. One man's headache is another man's I understand. It's your boy Stizzy.
Steeler.
2. We off this.